Belle Collective is back, honey. They back with the same drum, not really the same drum. Well, yeah, the same drum, honey. But hey,
Is it though?
It is. But hey, I'm here for it, so it's all good. All right, you guys, we'll get into this review. Stay tuned for more.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, Courtney folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here.
Oh, I got the bills too. Do it again. Nah. Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. Yes, I added the joke part in there. And tonight we're gonna be talking about the Belle Collective. They're back with all the drama of the hating here and talking behind somebody back there and somebody get pregnant with frozen eggs and Glenn MCG come back in the picture.
Because you're trying to do a whole recap. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you like this video, share with your family, friends, cousins, little Pookie, and all of them. All right. Now, y'all, this should be called the Everybody Hates Trees, right?
Yeah. I
don't get it.
But Trees, sometimes she put a foot in her mouth too now, you know what I'm saying, with that interview.
Oh, well, yeah. But still, some stuff but they were doing that before. And the reason she say she ain't got no friends because everybody always coming against her.
That's a good point.
Now, okay, so let's move on. So, now Tamara, of course, we know that she's pregnant.
We's pregnant, y'all.
Yeah,
what's her name? Her old man, baby daddy.
Damon.
He's standing there. I'm so proud of my baby. I got her pregnant. Got her on lockdown now.
Yep, and he didn't even have to marry her.
Mm-hmm. I ain't had to marry. I told you I was gonna marry you, but no, my plan worked well.
It did. So Tamara ultrasound and comes to find out that she is high risk. Excuse me, she's a high risk pregnant. She's a high risk pregnant. See, she's pregnant now, but high risk. So she had 39 fibroids and it seems as though her uterus is weak. To me, I was like, well, she don't need to be in them heels, honey, when she was doing that ultrasound. So she need to take it way easy, honey, if her uterus is weak. So also, Damon, I think she froze his.
Yeah, I think she froze his sperm.
She got the eggs.
She got the egg.
I was just saying.
Hold on. He got the eggs. Come on.
I said, wait a minute, she froze his eggs.
No, he has the sperm. He has the sperm. She has the eggs. Men don't have eggs.
I got the eggs.
Okay. If he got eggs, we gotta look at the one side.
That's what I was gonna say. She froze his eggs, but her eggs. And so anyway, so she froze her eggs. So
they use his sperm.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how he did it to get the sperm and froze the egg. I don't know.
Yeah, that's technology.
What?
I don't know. I ain't never seen it.
Ugh, it's nasty.
So anyway,
just imagine you trying to get your sperm. I guess they had to put it in the cup, right?
Do I know? So anyway,
magazine. Look at this magazine.
So his sperm and the egg united, and they made a baby. Let's see. Got 10 minutes on this battery. Hold on, y'all. 10%. 10%. So yeah, anyway, we can't stay here long, honey, because the battery won't let us be great. So let's move on. So yeah, so that's where she is. She's pregnant, and kudos to her. So Lateshia is meeting up with Sogucci at the boot store. So it seems like that she got a rodeo event, or she wants them all to go to a rodeo thing that they're having in the town and stuff like that. So Lateshia is flirting with the guy. Now, first of all, that child look like he about 15, honey.
Yeah, you better be careful, Lateshia. Be in Mississippi jails.
So Sogucci was telling her about Latrice and how Latrice was acting up at the brunch and stuff. So I guess it's just a continuation. I guess it's not necessarily a new season. It's kind of like
break.
they be doing that,
Carlos
so yeah.
King and his breaks. Man.
I don't understand it. But anyway, so yeah, Miss Gucci wanted to tell her about, hey, that she was drunk, she was this, she was that. I was like, hold up, Gucci. Now, first of all, I do understand that maybe the girl had too many mimosas and all that stuff, and she was saying some stuff sideways. But second of all, you still got it in for Latrice. That's why you bringing this up.
Not just that. I think she's kind of jealous because she wasn't invited to be on stage too at that brunch.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. But Lateshia was saying she was gonna talk to her. Okay, that's one, right? Let's move on to Essie being messy.
You know what? I gave Essie a reprieve last season. Okay, Essie mature. She's doing right.
She wasn't even on that much.
Well, that's part of the reason why I gave her a reprieve. Now, first episode, she going back to being Mr. Essie.
Yep.
I got a video of Latrice or Leticia saying something about y'all just cold. There you go. She had to go there.
So Messy Essie talking to Marie, and it seems like they're talking about business. I didn't know that Essie had lupus as well. So
I think I did.
So they're working on some kind of lupus event. So Lateshia come by. And so they come together. They're talking about a project that they're working on where they're doing some kind of home and properties and all that stuff. So that's what Messy Essie said. Okay, I got another day, honey. Listen, this what I had took me a social media break, and so I fancy for social media. So you pop back on and be messy. That's what you saying?
No, they pay Essie. If you're gonna be in this season, we need you to get back on social media and find this video, and we want you to break it up and talk about it. Cause we need you to fit that role. Cause they bring it like the friends of the fan or the friends of the cast back on the show this season. I noticed. Cause next week they're gonna have the tall girl. What's her name?
Oh, okay, Melanie.
Yeah, they're gonna have her back on.
So Messy Essie said, I took a fast, and then as soon as I got back on, boop, look what had popped up, and I was saying, oh my goodness.
And Marie said, I don't do social media no more. I'm off social media.
Girl, stop. Anyway.
That's what she said.
Okay, all right. She can say a lot. Do you think I believe anything come out Marie mouth? I'm trying to find an M for her name. But Messy is that rhyme, but it don't, Anyway, so yeah,
I know a nickname you're gonna use the M, but I ain't gonna say it.
What?
I
can't say that. So anyway, you messy.
Hey, that's what you said, though.
I would say Messy Marie, but I would say Mean Marie, because Marie just got an in for Latrice, which from day one she done had an in for this girl, and she hadn't stopped.
That's her plot line. That's her storyline.
That's her storyline. Yeah. You're right.
And Marie, I think she's a cool person, real talk. But I just hate the angle she's going with this show. You know what I'm saying? I think they can use her in a Belle position, cause talk about the lupus, talk about, doing other stuff like a mom, trying, her businesses and whatnot. But they want to focus Marie on Leticia. Everything, and Leticia breathes wrong. Ooh, look at Latrice. I'm sorry. Latrice breathes wrong. Ooh, look, you can't trust her breathing. She, come on, man.
It becomes too much. They supposed to add a men defenses, but then Marie just needs somebody to not like Latrice. And then she
want everybody not to like her.
Yeah, but she just need one person to latch on to, then it spreads like a cancer. But anyway, so Essie was saying that she seen her do an interview with somebody. With somebody saying that that she's not friends with nobody on the show, they just her co-workers. And so
you know what that sounded like to me?
What?
Somebody else said it.
Nene Leaks.
Somebody else said it too.
Yeah, a lot of people probably get that from Nene. You know what I'm saying? So they just
your girl in Huntsville said it.
So yeah. Why you have to even say it? We know that Nene said it. So yeah, everybody piggybacking off of Nene. So
The girl in Huntsville want to be like Nene.
So nobody. So she said she ain't friends with nobody in the show. So they're just her co-workers. So Marie said that she just classy. That's your girl. She just classy. She wants your life. I said she want who life? She want Leticia life? I'm confused. She really want Leticia life? She want the life of this thing getting darker.
Yeah,
so she want Leticia life, she wants her life, meaning that she wants to be married to a man that's cheating on her and doing all this stuff. I don't know. Nobody never said that nobody never said that Cliff was cheating on Latrice. Yeah. So, anyway, it made no sense. But Marie just needs fuel to fuel her anger and dislike for this woman.
And Maria, all that energy you have and the way you speak and the cadence in your voice, you need to be a preacher. They want your life. You need to get saved. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let's move on to where Lateshia was like, oh, 2 strikes. So she gonna talk to her, right? So she gonna talk to her about it. Oh, he must have started over. Ooh, yes. Is it dimming now, honey? Anyway, so do you think we need to stop it?
Yeah, I think we need to stop it.
Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, but our battery had ran dead, and so we had to recharge, do all that stuff, whatever. Y'all know we're trying to make it out of here to go go and meet Miss Omega in Atlanta. So, things are just kind of hectic here.
Ooh, yes. It's hectic, man. I'm telling you, man. Me working 12, 13 hours a day, 15 days straight, and trying to get rest and trying to do this filming. And so Miss Omega will be there.
We will. So yeah, let's just go into it. So yeah, that's what happened with, Marie acting all whatever. Y'all know how Marie is. She don't like that girl.
She wants your life. She want all your life. She's a zombie. Yeah.
And she even talked about the brunches and how she started, you started doing the brunches. Now she up there trying to do stuff to try to copy you. It just makes no sense to me. Marie is delusional, for real. Anyway, let's move on to where Tamara and Latrice are sitting down for dinner, because evidently Tamara is just a co-worker too, honey, because Latrice threw everybody up on that bus of co-worker. But this is a co-worker that she can actually work with. The rest of them she cannot.
Yeah, that's the only co-worker she can work with right now.
So Tamara was telling Tamara about that she wants to get pregnant now. Weird, honey. Last time y'all was sleeping in 2 separate bedrooms.
Clear.
Yeah. And then Tom said, me and my man had sex twice a day. How? Well, y'all was just not even talking, and you was crying to him, and y'all wasn't gonna make it and stuff. I'm saying, what's the time frame between this tape?
It must be a big gap in the time frame.
Oh my gosh.
Like you said, 1 minute they not staying in the same house because she was staying at her brother's house. Now she moved back home. Now they have sex 2 or 3 times a day, and she trying to get. Is she trying to get pregnant?
She said something, but it could be difficult because she has fibroids.
Is it thyroid or fibroid?
It ain't fibroids.
You said fibroids the first time.
I didn't say fibroids.
Yeah, you did.
I said fibroids.
Who?
Fibroids.
I
ain't said nobody.
I thought it was thyroids.
It ain't thyroids and it ain't fibroids.
I'm saying, how she get thyroids down there? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, man.
It's fibroids.
Okay.
Fibroids. Like thyroids, but it's fibroids.
Okay,
and it's where like cysts are on your ovaries and stuff like that. I had them. That's why I had a hysterectomy. You know what I'm saying? And they make you bleed horribly. It hurt.
Everybody got thyroids. I got thyroids right here, under here.
Ooh, child, no. I'm glad you asked. And it ain't fried, honey. Ain't about frying no chicken. So they talked about that, and she was just saying it seems like Tamara is an advocate for fibroids and trying to find out more research why Black women are having fibroids more than ever. And
I'm telling you, man,
I really want to know.
The Black race get more ailments than anything. We got high rate of diabetes and high blood pressure. I know sometimes the food we eat and our lifestyles, but especially being a Black person, stress can be kind of a little bit more elevated than most people.
Yep. So she is with Congress, and they show her doing all these things, trying to find a solution or research and trying to find a resolve. Shout out to Tamara.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So it seems like all of them meet up at the rodeo except for Marie.
She came later.
She came later. Yeah. So they meet up at the rodeo, and it seems like they're having a good time. Now, on one hand, Gucci is throwing Latrice up under the bus, but then on the other hand, she invited her to her rodeo and fake hugging and stuff. Now, Latrice was like, me and Gucci, we decided to squash the beef and move on.
That's what she thought. Apparently, so Gucci don't think the same thing.
These are not your friends.
Co-workers.
They just co-workers, and I agree with you.
And I agree with Tamara. Ugh. You know, bro, that child, animal cruelty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh God, I know.
I have.
I never seen the what's the excitement and the thrill of watching a rodeo.
I hadn't either, but I've been to them.
But
Black rodeo came
Black
to
rodeo.
town.
I just don't see the appeal to it.
Yeah. So Willie gets on the real bull.
That bull probably tranquilized, sedated, and everything else.
Yeah.
A real bull gonna try to bulk and get you off, man.
Right.
Yeah, right. That bull probably been sedated. Probably had some CBDs, edibles, and everything.
So Cliff was they showed Cliff also getting on the bull. And they didn't show him much, but I did see him getting on it. So it seemed like all the men at one point was trying to get on there.
I know it's Cliff. He didn't interact with a lot of people.
But we didn't see it, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so they all sitting down. That's when Tamara was like, ooh, and plus she pregnant too, so she may be a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah.
And so they sitting down, eating popcorn, laughing and stuff like that. So Glenn tell Cliff to come and sit behind him. And it seemed like I just want to sit over there so we can have some fun and laugh.
That's the only person Cliff can associate with is Glenn.
And that's the person that Lateshia do not like him with, because it seemed like Cliff has a lot of say so over Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn looks up to him. Yeah.
So after they did that, they go out to dinner, and here come Miss Maurice. What, miserable Marie?
No, she's not miserable. You think she's miserable?
When it comes to Latrice, I think she is. I had another name for him.
I would say Maniac Marie.
So she come in. And of course, everybody else, over here. Yeah. So the only seat is between whoever was sitting right here and then Lateshia. Latrice. I'm sorry. Latrice and Glenn and Tamara. And so, of course, Marie got to sit right in between them. And of course, she's not talking to her. Good. I'm glad you ain't faking it because you don't like her. So keep that same image.
And like Latrice says, 2 groups now. Latrice, Glenn, and Tamara. And the other people, the 2 groups now. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how did the group get so fractured like that.
Marie and Gucci, because they the ones that you know what I'm saying. And Gucci get along with the rest of them, right? So and Marie get along with the rest of them. So that's how it is, And so I don't know when the seating switch. What you think?
I don't see why Latrice still do the show.
I know.
Yeah, she got the money. Cliff got the money, and you don't need the money,
right?
So
and in fact, they using you for a storyline, girl. Right. So
basically, yeah.
deuce, But I know how some people I ain't finna let nobody run me off. So
I get that, but like you said, that's a good point. They're using her as the storyline, so to me, she's the anchor of the show,
right?
So if she leaves, what storyline you gonna have now? Especially Marie, she ain't gonna have no storyline,
Yeah, at all.
So yeah.
So let's see. So anyway, they I don't know where the seating got moved, but then Glenn, he must say I sit right here then, right. And then Marie sat by him.
It's an edit right there.
Yeah. So the guys are talking, and then they go up here and start talking. So the ladies are talking. Well, really Lateshia and Akeisha and she was just telling her how Cliff trying to come in between their marriage and so forth and so on. And she was like, what he got to do with it? They just having their little girl talk and stuff. So, and then Lateshia bring up the fact too that, Latrice said that they just co-workers. Now, I think Akeisha said, I am her co-worker because I'm not a friend with her. So that's valid for me. But she said, I thought y'all was friends.
Man, Akeisha, she has a point, Hey, she's right. We just co-workers.
Yeah.
But, I just like,
it is what it is. I thought all y'all were co-workers. I ain't never think none of y'all was friends in real life. Before this show, I don't think none of them was friends.
And they probably still not. I don't see them hanging out like that,
Now, you look at Married to Medicine, they was friends before the show, and they was friends in real life. I don't know if they was all friends, but some of them did, like Jacket and
the major core of the group. I think they were
before the show, and they're still friends. Even though they bicker whatever, they still be friends.
So when the season came back on, they could show you some pictures of them hanging out off camera.
And then, too, as far as like what he just had to find some entrepreneur women that was doing stuff, and I
put
don't
them
think
together.
they was the friends.
Right.
I really showed me that y'all was friends before this show, and I really truly because I could tell how awkward it is as y'all, you know, having communication with each other.
Even the show up there up north, you know, they was somewhat friends before the show. Show up north. The show up north.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
about? No, Huntsville said, baby.
Oh, okay.
Up north where? Up there in Michigan or where? Alabama?
You say a little match Huntsville 3 times in the mirror, they'll come out and get like candy, man. But no, so they were the core group was Huntsville. They were friends before the show. They broke up before the show, but Carlos had them get back together. But they had some kind of relationship before the show. You know, you're right. These women here, I don't think they had that type of relationship.
Nope. So, and by I think Lateshia is supposed to be in the core of the group. You know what I'm saying? Getting the ladies together. I think it's supposed to be based around, okay, she's the core and then all the other ladies. So I think that's why Lateshia feels that she was the friends with Latrice. They had built some kind of friendship, but that's why. So, you know, the other ones feel co-workers. But anyway.
Lateshia was the core of the group. She was the anchor of the group until she said, "How much is that building?"
Oh yeah,
$2 million. I guess I go back in the shadow.
Then they said, "Oh, let's see who else can get on here and afford this." So Latrice comes to visit Lateshia at her place of business, and you know, she said she wanted to talk to her because she has a speaking engagement that she kind of want to get some help with. She will actually be, was she speaking at a school or something like that?
Yeah.
So Lateshia tells her about, you know, when she said, you know, the 9 to 5, you know, everybody don't want to work a 9 to 5 and stuff like that, and how some of the ladies were offended. She said, well, I was just being honest, you know what I'm saying? And I was just basically telling the truth. And, you know, so to me, in my opinion, Lateshia was ready to pounce on her because she was like, 1, 2, got 2. I need to talk with her.
Lateshia, you know, hearing all this noise from the other women, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a backbone of your own.
Yeah, and I guess she had to prove a point to show the other women. I don't take up with Latrice all the time, so Latrice came in, so she was, like I said, ready to pounce.
Yeah. So Lateshia said that, okay. Also, she was telling her about the video where she was saying that, you know, we just your co-workers. And she said, what she said? Lateshia was just saying that, I don't know what I wrote, honey. In fact, some of this, honey, I was getting real cross-eyed and sleepy. So it seems like I was saying that Lateshia was saying that stuff that Miss and Marie was saying. Oh, Lateshia was saying that, you know, this right here has hurt her relationship with Marie because she having to go back and forth with her.
Yeah.
And I was saying, what? What they got to do with her?
Yeah, what it is.
That's Marie got an issue with Latrice, not you.
Lateshia always trying to take up a Latrice. And Marie don't like that. So it's putting a strain on the relationship between Marie and Lateshia. But I'm with you. That's Marie business. That's her fault. That's on her, man.
That ain't got nothing to do with
you. You ain't got to prove nothing to Marie.
Right. And Latrice said, she said, I don't understand why these girls keep fighting me. Like, I don't, that was last season, whatever you want to call mid-season. It's always been like that. Honestly, I mean, I hate to say it, but these girls are slap jealous of you. And if you don't move like they want you to move,
the only person I don't think to me,
Keisha.
That's the only person I don't think that's jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? Keisha really don't care. Really,
yeah, she really don't have a lot of interaction with a lot of these ladies.
Right. She got her own money. Her husband played football. She got name recognition in Jackson, Mississippi. So she's good. She is going on the floor. But the other women,
so she said she don't understand why, you know, they always coming up against her and stuff. And she was like, you know, well, if that's the case, then maybe they say I'm the problem. Maybe I need to remove myself from this group. You know,
I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? To me, they won't have nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If she leaves, Latrice has money, or Glenn. She got Glenn. He has money, and you know, I just think there's a lot of jealousy going on. You know, and especially me personally, I think Marie is jealous. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's keep it real. Cliff, he's not the best husband, you know what I'm saying? Because he has his ways, and, you know, some women won't put up with that. They won't tolerate it. But Latrice has money, has a marriage, and Marie, she she don't have a man in her life. I think Marie, real talk, if Marie had a good man in her life, a lot of stuff won't be going on with her.
And some good money.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? She'd be spending her energy with her man and her business.
I don't think that Lateshia is jealous of Latrice.
No, I don't think she is either.
I think that Lateshia don't know how to stand 10 toes down in what her own feelings and situation is, and she allowed Marie and Gucci to control her.
And Latrice, well, Leticia, I'm sorry. Leticia has good intentions. She really do it.
Lateshia,
yeah, she has good intentions. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be that friend. She's trying to be that anchor. She's trying to steer the women the right way. But she, like you said, she has to have a backbone, you know.
Yep.
And you know, you gotta tell Marie, stay in your place, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's between, you should say, hey, that's between you and Latrice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
because to me, it's made up what the Marie just don't like that girl. Period. You know, she jealous of her. She don't like it.
I'm gonna say something before you go. You're right, and the reason why the reason why this happened between Marie and Latrice. It's because Marie said something about the wigs in season 1. Yeah. And ever since then, it's been on.
Mm-hmm. And then somehow they've been squashed, yada, yada, yada. But the thing, too, is I think also Marie feels as though she damaged her business, her brand, when she had somebody coming for her or something like that.
Yeah, because it started with the wig situation. You know what I'm saying? So Latrice retaliated.
Yeah. And then now Gucci just got a problem with it because they was friends. She got a problem with it because she chose somebody else. It's business, but I think that Gucci still got some you know, she's still in her feelings about that, which that's her own battle. To me, Gucci ain't taking sides because somebody else don't like her. More Tisha taking sides because Marie got a problem with Latrice, but she got her own problem with Latrice. That's the thing. I can't be mad at somebody because you don't like them.
Yeah,
that's childish.
But some people, that's the way they are. If they girl don't like them, the dude don't like it, they ain't gonna like. Oh, you don't like it, I don't like them either. Right. So you got to have your own mind. Right. You got to have your own emotions. You got to have your own thought process. Yeah. And I think Lateshia is letting Marie kind of convince her not to like Latrice, and that's the reason why she confronted Latrice. Right. There's no need for her to do that. Now, she had the right to confront Latrice about the brunch. Right. And I agree with that. Latrice, you can't say 9 to 5. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't do that. Cussing. Right. You can't be doing all that. So Leticia had every right to confront Latrice about that. Now, me personally, I think Sogucci was jealous because she was on the stage with Leticia. You know what I'm saying? That's why she was like, oh, she's up there embarrassing her. You know, this was Sogucci was saying about Latrice. She up there embarrassing and cussing, you know, but no, it's true, but you upset because you wasn't up there with them. Exactly.
So in the latter part of this, Latrice said, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and let you tear me down. You know what I'm saying? And she gets up and leave and stuff. And I think she was saying, I don't know, she was saying to somebody that she was trying to tear me down. And I'm like, Treese, listen, girl, I'm with you. Know your self-worth, honey. You don't have to be around these women. They not finna sit up here and make you feel less than a little than. So you do what you have to do. So, y'all, that's it on that note. I better want to go dead again. But, hey, it is what it is. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.